Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is the Propane 1 million RP King of the Hill Championship. It's going to be episode 9 featuring the Crimson Frolic and Friends by Macbeth. We saw these in the last episode, a trio of flying crafts with Friends being two small World War II style fighter jets. Very cool to look at. And they're going paired with this large Crimson Frolic here. The main ship built out of stone, a flying stone that crushes its enemies. And that's going to be taken on our second place king. This is The Truth of Christmas and Fake Santa by Zionics. The Truth of Christmas you see here, this is a fortress with a large advanced custom cannon and a shield, and also has the missiles. And then the Fake Santa, I believe, just has the advanced custom cannons, but is fairly fast and very agile. And also has that, that's right, they have the powerful lambs. Very good at taking out the missiles. So let's get this battle sped up and underway. We see the Crimson Frolic doing its signature move, heading straight up into space, going to drop some bombs on its enemy as it flies over. Let's see if the Truth of Christmas, if that missile attack is able to connect. It appears that the Crimson Frolic has targeted the Fake Santa. Being up in space, it's moving much slower than usual and is definitely taking some missile hits. Looks like it was able to eat those missiles and continue flying. Looks like some more missiles coming in here from the side. See if that EMP is able to connect with any sensitive components. Let's get an initial damage report. Alright, Crimson Frolic looking fine, 100%. One of the friends down to 96. Truth of Christmas also completely fine, 100%. Fake Santa taking a little bit of damage at 99%. So it looks like both of these entries survive the Alpha Strike. Looks like all of the Crimson Frolic and Friends are going to chase down this Fake Santa. Fake Santa running for its life. See some missiles connecting there. Wonder if maybe it's having engine difficulties. Usually you see it firing off its lambs, taking out the missiles before they get close. Looks like the Crimson Frolic may be switching targets. No, it's going to loop around. Oh, there we go. And we're going to get a bomb strike in on the fortress. Looks like kind of half of a missile or half of a bomb strike there. It's like only 4 or 5 shells dropping, but it looks like all of them are connecting. Oh wow, devastating hit right there on the top of the turret. Looks like it has severed the barrel. A very unfortunate strike for the Truth of Christmas. And in the distance we see one of the friends just getting lit up. Hasn't despawned, but that certainly took out at least a third of its health. And it appears that the lambs of the fake Santa are back up and operational. And we see this friend, actually, it looks like it's recovering a bit. These do have repair capabilities, so it has the potential to recover. Let's get a damage report. Alright, Crimson Frolic Friends, 100%. Looks like one of the friends is AI dead, the other's at 95%, not too bad. Truth of Christmas hurting, down, all the way down to, looked like it was at like 40% and then went AI dead there. Fake Santa still alright at 99%. So it looks like the Crimson Frolic switched targets, took out the fake Santa, or took out the Truth of Christmas, and is now focusing its efforts on the fake Santa. Gotta get some dingleberries on that one. Oh, are they crashing over there? Can't tell if it went... Oh no, it looks like it just went behind. From the angle we were looking, it looked like there might have been a ramming situation, but I think it was just the angle we were looking. Oh, but the fake Santa looks like it might be taking some damage here. Able to take out the propulsion on this friend, but looks like it also took a bit of damage itself. We see the Crimson Frolic off in the distance, preparing for another attack run. Saw last time for some reason it dove down below the fake Santa, but this time it looks like it's going to fly up above and possibly drop some bombs. I'm not sure if those unpowered bombs will be able to catch up to the fake Santa. Is that a missile barrage? I didn't think the fake Santa had missiles. Oh, it does, right there on the top. I guess I'm blind. Yeah, so there is that the missile launcher there on the top. It's missing its signature Christmas tree. Wow, I'm surprised at how well this Crimson Frolic is doing. I don't even think it has any shields on it. Just a solid mass of stone, able to just soak the hits with its pure tankiness. Yeah, I don't see any shields at all, not even invisible ones. So it's just relying on its raw durability to survive these battles, and it's doing a great job of it. It looks like it's going to take out the Truth of Christmas here. As the main fort, the truth of Christmas itself has been destroyed, and the fake Santa, while surviving, is certainly not winning this fight so far. Oh, and these cannon shells are getting dangerously close. Oh, just sliding right by, and those are some very large shells. The Crimson Frolic just dropping some Volkswagen buses on this fake Santa here. looks like one of the friends has mostly recovered. You can see it there, firing some missiles at the fake Santa. Looks like the Crimson Frolic is going to come in for another attack run. It looks kind of high. It might just be because we're far away, though. Things in the distance appear higher than they are for whatever reason. Something with the game engine. I think it simulates like the curvature of the surface or something like that. Let's see if I can do this here. No. I have to fly through it. Get there just to make sure we're down under the altitude limit. I believe the altitude limit is 300 meters for this season. Crimson Frolic, what are we at? Oh, right, hanging out right at the limit. But it goes up and down, so I think it's just something we'll have to keep an eye on, make sure it's not staying out of bounds for more than a minute or two. I think there's a 2-minute out of bounds time limit. And we've seen the Omega Nightmare does this a little bit too, where just by the nature of the AI, it's hard to force a maximum height. So as long as, yeah, there we go, back down to the limit there. So as long as you're staying you know, in range most of the time. I don't think we're gonna worry about that too much. Fake Santa taking out one of the friends there. I don't think the friend is going to recover this time. And now we're just down to the fake Santa and the Crimson Frolic. Let's get damage report. Fake Santa able to heal up back up to 98%. Crimson Frolic doing just fine, 100%. And this battle may actually go to the time limit, which is surprising. I think this will be the first battle of the season that even has that possibility. But as we continue here, we'll see if these guys packed enough resources, if they can make it to the end and still be able to fire their weapons as well as repair. Oh no! We have a huge explosion there on the Crimson Frolic, losing one of its turrets as well as a healthy chunk of the vessel. Looks like it is repairing very quickly. It must have quite a few repair bots. As you can see, that turret quickly rebuilding. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't like that bug. It just makes you waste resources building on a turret that isn't there. It needs the actual turret block itself to spawn in. And still just going after the fake Santa. Another fairly large explosion there. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, those missiles are starting to eat into the bottom of the Crimson Frolic. Crimson Frolic all the way down to 69%. Fake Santa looking good, 100%. I unfortunately did not start a timer for this, so I usually don't need one. This season, the battles have been going just super fast with all the changes, making defenses quite a bit weaker and offenses a bit stronger. Oh, and we're seeing some big hits now. Big hits coming in. I don't even think that timer's going to matter. Yeah, it appears that the Crimson Frolic has been disabled. And it's only a matter of time now before the fake Santa is able to take out the Crimson Frolic. And we will move on to the next battle. I'm surprised. That was like a very back and forth battle. Right out of the gate, it looked like the fake Santa had the advantage, and then the Crimson Frolic able to take out the Truth of Christmas with a couple really good bombing runs, and then it looked like it was beating the fake Santa, and then the fake Santa got in I believe it was a missile strike on one of its turrets, and did quite a bit of damage, and the Crimson Frolic never really recovered after that. The fake Santa slowly working him down, and with that I think we'll let this play out just a minute longer. But it is almost certainly over here unless something really fantastic happens. Oh, something like that. Wow. Yeah, the fake Santa took a pretty good hit there from the cannons on the Crimson Frolic. But I don't think that was enough. Just a little too late. We'll go ahead and wait until the AI died just to be sure. Alright, I think that's good enough. So the first round goes to the Truth of Christmas by Zionics. Let's get this reset and get battle number 2 underway. Alright, and here we go for the second round here. The Truth of Christmas taking the first battle. Let's see if it turns around for the Crimson Frolic and friends in this round. The last round, as we saw, is very close. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Crimson Frolic once again getting up there into the edge of space and slowing down considerably. See a lot of those missiles connecting, a lot of those missiles coming from the Truth of Christmas, and it appears that the Crimson Frolic has been disabled. Wow, that was a very fast KO there. Looks like the being spawned in second really hurt the Crimson Frolic there. You see the friends in the distance getting taken out while the Truth of Christmas finishes off the Crimson Frolic. And there we go. It looks like that is the end of the Crimson Frolic and Friends by Macbeth. Made it into round 2, and had a very close battle with the Truth of Christmas, but unfortunately was defeated. I want to say thanks to Macbeth for your submission. Very cool design and surprisingly powerful. I honestly didn't think it was going to do that well when I saw it was all made out of stone, but it looks like maybe you'd figured something out there. Getting something fairly durable for a really low price. Just have to deal with that little extra weight. But I think what we're going to do, that was a close battle. I'm kind of curious what would happen if we ran it one more time. So this is going to be unofficial, but let's do just one more battle between these two. Alright, and like I said, this is just going to be a purely for fun battle, as the Truth of Christmas has defeated the Crimson Frolic in regulation. But it was a close battle and pretty fun to watch. So I'm going to run just a bonus round here, just to see how it goes. It's like the Crimson Frolic not getting quite so high this time. Still eating quite a few missiles though, but not eating all of them like it did in the last round. So it looks like it's very sensitive to where it gets spawned. If you spawn it a little too low or too high, it will kind of like overshoot into space. Then yeah, it looks like that EMP. It's the EMP from the Truth of Christmas doing a lot of damage there. Alright, and that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks again to Macbeth for submitting your design here. Very cool design. Did very well, and I look forward to seeing what you're able to come up with in the future. I believe our next episode will feature my own design, the Speedy Venus's Revenge. It's getting very close to being ready, and I think unless somebody else submits something in the next couple days, we'll have the Speedy Venus's Revenge, seeing if it has what it takes to make its way up to the top of the hill. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on that next video, and we'll have some more exciting battles here in From the Depths.